I came back to my hometown from Dubai for a 2 month holiday. After traveling around with my family, one evening, my mom and I were having a conversation about life, especially about my father's side of the family. When she suddenly brought up the guy that I kept dreaming about, I had been seeing this guy in my dreams almost every night. We would talk, hang out, and even play games together. It was strange. The dream felt so real that I started to feel like I actually knew him, like a best friend I would never met in real life. I knew where he was from, how he talked, even his birthday. Everything about him felt incredibly detailed and vivid. My mom used to joke about it, asking, "How's your dream friend doing today?" My dad and brother would laugh and tease me too. "Why don't you go meet your buddy?" But part of me genuinely believed he existed somewhere. In my dreams, he was from a small place called Madaikau in Kerala. His English wasn't great, but I understood him perfectly. We shared stories. I told him about my day, and he shared his. Over time, I memorized everything about him: his name, his parents, even the house he lived in. One day, I lied to my mom, saying I was meeting an old college friend and decided to visit the village from my dream. I booked a hotel, had some amazing idiyappam with mutton sukka, and began asking around about Madai cow. Eventually, I found it. When I arrived, it started pouring heavily, so I stopped at a small tea stall. As I sipped my chai, the shopkeeper asked where I was from. "Mangalore," I replied. "I'm here to visit a friend." When I mentioned my dream friend's father's name, the shopkeeper froze for a moment, then laughed awkwardly. "Don't joke about things you don't understand," he said. I was confused. I thought maybe he misunderstood me. But as I walked through the village asking more people, I noticed something strange. Everyone laughed when I described my friend. Or worse, they looked at me with a mix of fear and pity. I would have touched a nerve. A few even walked away without saying a word. Then I met an old man sitting by a banyan tree. "You have come searching for a shadow," he said. Before I even said a word, "What do you mean?" "The boy you dream about. He died 26 years ago, struck by a lightning while playing near the river. His name, his house, everything you know, it all happened. But he's been dead a long time." I froze. "How do you know? That's who I'm talking about." "Because you're not the first," he replied. "The first what?" "The first person to dream about him. Others have come from different places, different years, all with the same story. A friend in a dream, a connection that feels real. They all found their way here, and they all learned the same truth. He's gone, but he remembers." I felt like ground beneath me disappeared. A part of me wanted to believe it was a joke, a prank by the villagers, but deep down, I knew this was something else, something unexplainable. As I turned to leave, the old man said one last thing. "He only visits people who feel deeply alone. Maybe he was once like you, waiting for someone to find him. Now he's waiting for someone to remember him." That night, I had a dream again. He wasn't speaking this time. He was just staring, and behind him was a mirror. And in the mirror, I saw myself as a child, standing next to him, holding his hand. Now I'm not even sure if I dreamed him or if we used to be real together. If that's true, why don't I remember ever meeting him when I was awake?